Hey yo, what is good? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and in this video we are going to be covering all of the badges that do and don't transfer over into next gen. So if you guys are excited or find this at all helpful, make sure you guys smash the like button down below, as well as comment, how many of these badges do you have, and if you're ready for next gen, if you're hyped. So without further ado, let's get into it. Also, make sure you guys sub if you guys are new. So this is basically a video for all of my PS5 peeps, or the people who have not gotten an Xbox yet and really want to plan for next gen, because obviously we heard that there's a bunch of new badges that are being added to the game, like a whole list of new badges, and obviously we have a bunch of previous badges that are going to be in here. So the list of badges that I guess they're getting rid of, I'll put on to the screen right now. We can read through them quick. We're going to have Flexible Release, Pump Fake Maestro, Deep Fades, Steady Shooter, Showtime, Pass Fake Maestro, Cross Key Scorer, Deep Hooks, Pick and Roller, Relentless Finisher, Fast Break Finisher, Range Extender, Flashy Passer, Lob City Passer, Lightning Reflexes, Hot Start, Consistent Finisher, Contact Finisher, Fancy Footwork, Pick and Roller, Pick and Popper, Quick Draw, and Moving Truck. Now, I'm not sure why Quick Draw is on here anymore, because it's just not a badge that we can have. They got rid of it in 2K from 20 to 21. But in that list, some of you guys might be concerned about certain badges that you're no longer going to see. If a badge isn't on that list, like for example, Ankle Breaker, it's going nowhere. It's going to stay here, and you're going to be perfectly fine to just keep the badge. Same with Rebound Chaser or Drop Stepper, Back Down Punisher. All of those badges are going to be fine. You can keep them, and they will fully transfer over from your current gen up to next gen. I don't know why I'm saying, I guess the next gen is currently current, but anyway, all of those badges are going to be perfectly fine, and you don't need to worry. Quick First Step, Pop Splinter, all of those wonderful things, they're still going to be there. But for the badges that you guys did hear, maybe a Range Extender that you guys heard, Hot Start, things like that, certain badges we're going to want to, I guess, sell, because on the PlayStation 4 auction house is the only place that they'll be, because they will not transfer over to the PS5. So the badges that will not be transferring over at all are going to be Consistent Finisher, Fancy Footwork, Pick and Roller, Pick and Popper, Quick Draw, and Moving Truck, as well as Contact Finisher, I'm pretty sure. So all of those badges are going to be ones that are only available on here. And somebody actually did point out to me that it was a little obvious that Contact Finisher would not be a badge that transfers over, because if you go through to the auction house right now, go to badges and look through badge names, Contact Finisher isn't one that you can actually find in the badge name section. It's just no longer there on the PS4 auction house. You could still get it out of packs and things like that, but you could not sell it, so it was a little bit of a sign that, yeah, we're not going to have Contact Finisher in there. So if you have any of those badges, again, the list is Consistent Finisher, Contact Finisher, Fancy Footwork, Pick and Roller, Pick and Popper, or Moving Truck. You're going to want to sell those, because what that means is if you have any cards on the auction house that actually have them, they're just going to no longer be there. I'm pretty sure this David Robinson is a card that has Moving Truck on at least gold and things like that. So yeah, you can see it. So the David Robinson that is going to be over on the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X auction house is going to be 24 gold badges, for example. The other ones that are in here aren't going to be there either. So I guess Consistent Finisher will leave too, so maybe he has even 23 badges, 22, who knows. But for example, those cards will just lose those badges. They'll no longer be on there, which is going to be interesting, but that's just how it's going to roll. And then for the badges that are actually going to transfer, that you don't have to worry about, if you want to get rid of them or if you want to keep them, because they're going to transfer into different things. That list is going to be Flexible Release, which is going to turn into the badge Sniper. Pump Fake, which is going to turn into the badge Set Shooter. Deep Fades, which is going to turn into the badge Fade Ace. Steady Shooter is turning into the badge Blinders. Showtime is turning into the badge Posterizer. So this is probably why Contact Finisher is leaving, is because they're mixing Showtime and Contact Finisher together to make the badge Posterizer, which is going to be interesting, kind of cool. Pass Fake Maestro is turning into the badge Bullet Passer. In my opinion, a significantly better badge, so kind of cool there. Cross Key Scorer is turning into Heat Seeker. Deep Hooks is turning into Hook Specialist. So kind of cool, kind of fun. It's basically the same thing, that's really renamed that one. Pick and roller to the badge Rise Up, Relentless Finisher into the badge Fearless Finisher, Fast Break Finisher into the badge Highlight Film, Range Extender into the badge Deep Threes. So for anybody that was nervous about, Range Extender leaving, we're going to be perfectly fine. It's still going to be there. You don't have to worry. Like, all of your Range Extender badges that maybe you decided to, I guess, throw a empty in, they're still there. Don't worry, you're going to be fine. Then Flashy Passer is turning into Relay Passer, Lob City Passer is turning into Special Delivery, Lightning Reflexes is turning into Ankle Breakers, and Hot Start is turning into Hot Shot, which is kind of, I guess, cool. Now, if you did want to look at something, you guys can actually go over to NBA2KLab.com. Link will be in the description down below, and you can actually look at this list of badges that I just showed you guys what transfers over, and you can see which badges maybe you want to pick up on the PlayStation 4 auction house, preparing for them to switch over, because we do have a certain number of badges that are looking pretty nice. Obviously, the shooting ones that we're going to be getting. Blinders is a badge that we are going to be gaining. Becomes unfazed by defenders from the side. Jump shots taken with the defender closing out, and the peripheral vision will suffer a lower penalty. Now that's the badge Steady Shooter that is going to be turning into blinders. And from what I've heard, it's a significantly buffed badge, so Steady Shooter is probably a badge that you're going to want to pick up, especially right now because it's so cheap. And if Steady Shooter stays being insane on next gen, it could be a really, really fun one to keep on there. Obviously, Deep Threes is going to be the same as Range Extender is right now, just a little bit different. We have Fade Ace, which boosts fadeaways from any distance, so it's a really good boost right there. But Fade Ace isn't really a badge that I think a lot of people are going for, so who knows. Set Shooter increases shot rating with taking your time before jumping. If I remember correctly, that's Pump Fake Maestro, so that's going to be a badge that actually might be pretty nice to get. Sniper boosts well-aimed shot, that is flexible release, going to be basically the same thing, so who knows. But there's a lot of badges that you guys can come in here, look at, and see what they're eventually going to turn into for ones that you actually want to, I guess, get. Definitely badges that I think are going to be cool to get are obviously a lot of these shooting ones that changed that we just went over, the ones like Blinders, because it's actually turning into a pretty good badge. Obviously, you're going to want things like Deep 3. Set Shooter might be a nice one. Sniper, Flexible Release is always a badge that I think people like. When it comes to finishing, the Showtime, which turns into Posterizer, is definitely going to be a badge that I think a lot of people want on their cards. So maybe picking up some Showtime badges would be pretty nice for some of those MT making opportunities here. Highlight Film is definitely one that I think is really cool. It's basically the same thing as Showtime, but it's definitely a badge that I would look into picking up. When it comes to playmaking ones, we have a lot that are going to be amazing. Bullet Passer is a badge that I think a lot of people are going to want because it quickly improves your ability to pass the ball, which is amazing. Like, you want to throw those passes quick, and I think that is Pass Fake Maestro, so that's a badge that you're really going to want to invest in. I think that is a really, really awesome badge to have, because we all know those slow lob passes that 2K gives out. It's definitely going to be awful. Relay Passer provides a boost to shooters on a pass to assist, so again, another really nice badge. We got Special Delivery, we got things like that. Our defensive / rebounding ones. Again, you guys can go through and read all of these if you guys want to, and really get into the whole nitty gritty of how these badges are working. So again, NBA 2K will be linked down below. They give us a lot of really good information. So other than that, obviously, what you're going to have to do is those list of badges that aren't transferring over, I'll put them on the screen again right now, so you guys can see them while we're talking about it. We're going to have to go through and get rid of them, because there's really no point, I guess, to having them anymore, and I'll have to go through and get rid of some of them myself, but other ones will be turning into pretty nice ones. Obviously, we're going to have to go through and just start chucking them away, because sadly they're going to be gone. I don't think I actually have any myself, but you'll probably likely see a lot of people throwing theirs up as well. For example, we can just go and look at Moving Truck, a badge that we were talking about leaving the game, and kind of seeing the price, I guess, go down for it. Or we can just check out different things like Showtime. Moving Truck apparently is pretty hidden over here. We should be getting to it anytime soon. Alright, apparently we just went over it, so I guess we won't be showing that. We can show like whatever badge we get to first that doesn't have it anymore. Lightning Reflex is one that is changing. Post Move Lockdown. Actually, it doesn't even look like we have Moving Truck on here anymore. So apparently a lot of these badges aren't even in the auction house, so it's going to be a little bit tough. But make sure you guys go on there, sell out of the cards that you don't have or aren't going to be transferring over, and pick up some of the good ones that you guys are going to need. Again, that list that you're going to need, I think Flexible Release, again, a great one. Steady Shooter might actually be nice. Showtime is a really, really good badge that a lot of people are going to like. Relentless Finisher, going to be a cool one. Obviously, Ranger Center, always great. And even something like Lightning Reflexes might be pretty nice. Let me know if this badge guide helped you guys out in figuring out what badges are going to be transferring over, which ones you guys need to keep, and which ones you guys need to get rid of because they are booty. Subscribe if you guys are new. We are on that road to 10K subscribers. It's going to be crazy in next gen if we can secure that PS5. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.